to grapes.
I am not drinking to grapes. I got you. Ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
This is Ito.
And this is Mo
And
B.
we are
The Carbonation Conversation.
Man, that took you a while to get the...
we had about a good 7 takes. I don't know.
All right.
You know, somebody's, you know.
I'm
like, feeling a little good.
They won't see this, but like this.
You should
this man
totally
was
show
tweaking.
it. You should totally show this.
I
You should
should,
totally
right?
show this. Show
All right.
them how.
All right, this is what happened.
Mo, it's a bitch. Check one. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin. One. Whisper. Melvin, I'm sorry to cut you off. But I need the sound. So if you say, if you say, I thought you just need to click. No, but the 1, 2, 3 click, I can spot it. Find a one. Okay. I need okay.
There you go.
I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to do. I was just about to do that.
I'll use that sound effect for that close.
Hey, you know. Thank you guys for joining us once again as we toast to a happy new beer on the pace to 1,000 subscribers.
Happy New Beer.
Happy New Beer.
Hell, even 1,000 likes. If we could get 1,000 likes, that would be totally awesome. As we
That's a big
spray
plus. That's a huge
our yellow and pure beer throughout the world. Ski. Exactly. Hold out your glasses, people. We are coming to your town.
Whoa. Coming, what? No.
I raised my I raised my glass in it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming.
Christ. Can we?
After we just said,
just shake it.
After we
Shake
just
it down.
eat it.
Hey, oh yes, we're doing topics and episode 3 of X-Men. Let's get on with the
Shake it like a salt. Shake it like a.
First topic of the episode. Actually, let me pick one. I haven't picked
Yeah, go ahead. Let me just put that right there.
one. Please.
I'm almost
Please.
slipping on it.
Cardi B.
You know, I did see her in like a little nice little outfit. What was
Rashee Rice turns himself in.
that? Yeah, Rashee Rice, the wide receiver from Kansas City, who looks like he was doing some Fast and the Furious.
I didn't look too much into this.
Seattle last year?
No, he was drafted. He's actually new. He was drafted by Kansas City, and it looked
This
like
year.
Well,
last
year.
year. So he won the Super Bowl. Like he has
so
a
he
Super Bowl
is.
win.
Yeah. The draft hasn't happened yet
Apparently-
this year.
Oh yeah.
We don't know.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
We don't know what's going on, but apparently he was caught on camera. Don't know if he's a driver. He was in the Corvette and it crashed and it like hit multiple fucking cars. And what did this motherfucker do? He left the seat. Hey, come on. Okay, I need to. Mo, this is gonna be a segment for me. I'm reaching out to young black men here as I take a beer.
Reaching out to young black men. Drink.
Okay. All right.
That's what it feels
If
like.
you
Young black
become a motherfucking athlete with possibly money that I will never see, but hopefully we will, you know, from the Carbonation
channel.
Protect your goddamn self. Stay there. If you were you had to be drinking.
Yeah,
You had to
had
be
to be
drinking to leave. Because if, for example, if I make it, you gonna be my driver and security. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm
Me?
gonna pay you. I'm just saying, you know, hey, you look intimidating. We can put you in some black. You can train you on the gun. You're good.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm already driving around the city,
And I know
so
you
I
hate
can-
driving. I know you hate.
Yeah, I do.
I know you hate driving, so that's why I'll be giving you
You need
a
Romy.
hundred.
You need Romy. He little, but he's
Oh
savage.
no, I know. But all I'm saying is, say for instance, you were one drinking and driving. You crash. I'm like, Ito, you're gonna have to take this L, but I got you. Whatever that is. But if I'm driving and crash, I'm gonna be like, Ito, you gotta take this L.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I mean, come on, we've all heard of those scapegoats in the group for like celebrities and athletes. Come on now, hey,
Yeah.
you know, hey,
You gotta
even
get someone other than that's.
all I'm saying is,
like
hey,
that.
even the mafia does this. Even the mafia is
The
like,
mafias don't give a
go
fuck
to
about
jail.
each other. They're like,
no, they
they're
say,
not
you know,
friends.
We're in
Yeah,
the
but they also
family.
like-
But
We're in
not
the
fucking yeah. But
family.
they will sacrifice and not give a fuck about
They're not
you.
gonna
in a second.
sacrifice like their clothes
No,
and
but-
blood.
Fuck
line.
about
Hey,
you.
all I'm saying is they go, well, at least the rule's supposed to be.
Yeah, but
you go to jail,
We're that
gonna
exposed.
protect you.
That means we're that exposable to him.
You remember Goodfellas,
No,
right?
how was that exposable if
You
I
were
say
Goodfellas, all that fucking
if I say,
backstabbing and killing.
if you take this for me because I'm the one that's making. Say for instance, I'm making $5 million a year, right? If I go to jail, where that $5 million going? You know what I'm saying? So, and if let's say for instance it's a year, I say Mo. Not only am I going to pay for whatever bills you still got, I'ma hook your family up, they gonna be okay. And when you come out, you gonna have an automatic meal in the bank, but you gonna have to take this year so that I can make $5 million.
Booty hole.
I'm just saying.
Loose booty hole.
You're coming
That's
out.
all I'm saying.
You're coming
That's what I'm
out that
saying. Just
place.
get
Hey, what if it's a
Get
nice
for
prison?
me.
What if it's a nice
for a
prison?
year.
What?
I'm gonna cancel that word.
What if it's a nice prison? What if it's a non-prison?
My bad.
He was like,
So what if it's
you know,
I know, right?
he's like, nigga. And I'm looking at him like,
Stop
he
saying
And you keep
it.
saying it.
Stop saying it.
It was so fucking funny when you said it.
I wasn't thinking when I said it. I was like,
It was so funny because as
double
soon as
down on it.
when I was talking to you and he said it, I looked. I was like,
Yeah, no, bro.
But
Anyways,
are you gonna
something
take that
else-
L?
I
Are you
said I
gonna
like
take
grapes.
yeah, low key, that's what people say.
Are you
now.
gonna get grapes in jail? You're not gonna. What if it's an
I'm not.
What if it's an
good.
ungrapeable
I'm good.
jail?
I don't like.
If it's an ungrapeable jail, you won't get grape.
You like-
Guaranteed.
you like-
but you got to spend
you
a
like-
year.
you like green grapes?
Come out, you got $1 million, and you know I'm gonna treat you like royalty for taking that L.
But my dignity and my
What you
whole.
mean?
No,
you got a
no.
felony, so what? You with me?
I'd rather be broke and you have grapes.
Thank you,
Thank you. Yeah.
See,
Melvin. You want me to go through that
Dude,
for you?
all I'm saying is this.
Hell
All I'm
no,
saying is
nigga.
this. Wait. Let's flip the
what I'm
script.
saying.
You making $10 million a year. I'ma tell Patty Mo gonna give me $2 million after I run these 365. and Patty gonna be like, did
Bro,
you say $2
I
million?
personally
Because
look.
she ain't gonna go to jail. If you tell her to go to jail first, she ain't
The
going
way-
to
the
jail.
way-
See, this
No,
is
look,
how
the way I look at it, bro,
Go
is
ahead.
I would hire somebody else that could do that for me. That's not a close friend.
Okay,
Right?
and you know
That's what I'm trying to say.
But
I'm not gonna ask my brother to do that shit.
But what I'm
I'm not
saying
gonna ask
is,
my nephew
what
to
I'm
do that
saying
shit.
is, you can't. Me and you in the car and that shit happens. How the fuck you gonna
Bro.
find out, nigga? It's
Bro.
fucking. They got these niggas on
Bro,
camera.
Yeah.
These niggas is on camera.
Okay, look, if I'm in jail enjoying grapes, how can I edit these clips for you?
We gonna pay somebody for that. But you know
See?
what?
I'm
You know what?
exposed.
That's
Let's check
fucked
this
up.
out. But you know what?
Fuck your $5 million.
But you know what?
Me, my.
But you know what? Guess what we gonna be doing? We gonna be free Mo. We gonna be doing that and. All the, and they gonna be like, how Mo editing from jail?
Realize
It's gonna
right
be like
now
edited by
how
Mo.
we're both against you. It's 2 against 1. So you're wrong.
No. Wait.
Fuck
Here's
no.
the thing. Here's the thing. I'm the loyal one. I already told you I'd do it for you and you. You the bitches.
I wouldn't ask you to. I wouldn't ask you to do it.
Yes, because you ain't never
How
been
about that? I wouldn't even ask you to do that.
Because you ain't never had rich people problems.
No.
All right.
Have you?
I've been thinking about it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've had some thought, and you know what? I'm putting that projection out in my head. I'm be like, hey, Billy, I'm gonna need you to take these 2 keys. That's yours. That's what I'm gonna say. And Billy gonna be like,
And I will call you an Uber.
yeah, I'm just saying. But we 365 mode for $2 million. You wouldn't go.
Bro,
And no grapeables?
I'm sorry, bro. You giving a price number to being graped. I can't.
I said ungrapeable.
You can't say ungrapeable. You can't command that. You can't control that.
Yes, because
You
there's
can't
a lot
control
there's
that.
a lot of rich people right now. There's a lot of rich people right now who are allowed to go home.
do you remember,
They are allowed to leave prison
But once
and come
again,
back.
you're the rich one, not him, right?
No, No, I mean,
If
but
he
I would have
sacrificed it
him.
himself,
What you mean?
He's not the rich
We
one.
know how the court system works,
No,
boo boo.
no.
We
So
know
look-
how the court system works, boo boo. Come on now.
against one, you're wrong.
Come on now.
All right, shut
You pieces of shit.
I'm gonna say
You
like
can say that all you
the
want, but
prison-
you're alone on
if
this.
the
I'm
prison
sorry.
is like
Goddamn.
Mafia Goodfellas style setup where like
See,
I
you
have
know
like
what?
TV screens.
I
and,
hope
like,
this is
comfortable-
60 seconds. I'm putting this shit out on social media. And I'm pretty sure motherfuckers gonna be like, you know what? Melvin ass a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
No.
Because when you come out,
I'm being real
you got
because I'm
that
saying
2
I wouldn't
mil.
allow you to sacrifice
Exactly.
yourself for that. I'll take my own
I
shit.
would have want my
Shit.
All
homies
right?
to go.
And you're looking for someone to take the fall for you?
No, I would be like, Ito, you making $5
You don't
million
like
a year.
grapes?
No.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Oh my God.
Can we go
Oh
next
my
topic?
God.
There's so much
That
editing
was-
I have to do
That
because
was
of y'all
so
using
funny.
that word.
That was
no
actually,
more.
Happy New Year.
Happy
That was
New
actually
Year. No
good.
more.
That was actually good. I would be like, Ito, I got you. You making $6 million a year, brother. If you promise me 3 by the time I get out in this 365, we
Oh, everybody doing this.
Yeah, this is
I thought it was-
Oh no.
What happened?
He's not taking it.
Yeah, he didn't want to take. He didn't want to take a pre-shot.
Oh, okay.
You want to take a shot for this?
Tell people.
You see?
Why not?
Fuck that.
Well, the
You're supposed
you know
to set
what?
a good
You
example.
know what?
We do
If
post shots,
one
too.
day, hey, on some real shit, if one day we have like a Patreon
Behind the
they get to
scenes,
see
the Carbonation
pre-shot
Conversation.
moments. But
It's a mess.
We're working on it. If you follow us more, we'll get there.
I wish you could have reposted the argument that me and you had.
No,
Somebody would have been so mad. Not me or you.
To grapes. No.
I am not drinking to grapes. I got you. Ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't
We
spit.
got him.
I didn't spit.
Oh.
I didn't spit though.
Okay.
I swallowed, baby. No.
Can we please get to the next fucking
I gotta
topic?
take the shot.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Ito got the next one.
Somebody needs to shake it like a salt shaker.
You shake it. Shake it like a salt shaker.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Come on, Cardi B.
CM Punk, Jack Perry footage.
Okay, so Mo doesn't know anything about
I don't know
this,
anything. This just happened?
They just released the footage, but
so-
this happened when CM Punk was with AEW.
You remember? So you know AEW.
No, I do know AEW.
You remember All In? They had this huge show in Wembley Stadium.
I mean, I don't remember that
You
part, but
bitch.
I'm assuming I know what happened.
Yes, but CM Punk.
Did you just throw something at him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the paper.
Yeah. So
I thought my eyes
long story short, before All In started, Jack Perry, related to the actual Perry who died.
Luke Perry.
He's Luke
Yeah, Luke Perry's son. Yeah,
He's Luke Perry's son.
Krusty's half
He
brother.
wanted to do.
You remember that?
He wanted to do a scene, a promo where they use real glass on a car. Everybody advised him that this wasn't a smart decision. He cursed out everybody, and so they had to bring in the big dogs, which is CM Punk. CM Punk did not want to get involved, but he was forced to, and he shut the shit down. The following pay-per-view, which is Wembley, Jack Perry, I'm assuming he had to get approval for this. He used real glass, where he slammed somebody on real glass, and he goes in front of the TV, real glass, cry me a river. CM Punk's in the back about to be on next, because Jack Perry's in the pre-show. He's in the pre-show. Just got this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Different
yeah.
fucking levels.
Yeah.
And so CM Punk is like, is this motherfucker serious? So he approaches him and he goes, what the fuck? I'm not about that internet troll bullshit, at least according to CM Punk.
Right.
And CM Punk says, what are you gonna do about it? Now, time out. I don't give a, well, I guess it is certain situations where you won't do that.
Yeah.
Like, but even if you are at work and a motherfucker tell you, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? I mean, it's like a, the fuck you say
He's
that
almost
for?
calling you a bitch in a way, right?
On some real shit, yeah.
Fighting words.
fighting words, yeah.
Those
It's
are
like a
the
politically correct
purists.
response.
What
somebody
the
a
fuck
bitch.
you gonna do?
Yeah,
about
there
it, right?
are the
About it,
purists,
yeah.
because if I was to say in all seriousness, Ito, you're a bitch, and you'd be like, Melvin, we're not playing anymore, we're not joking, we're not recording, and I say, what the fuck are you gonna do about Is there any more discussion after that?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I mean, I'd just walk
Obviously,
away.
you know, it'll be like David versus Goliath.
It'd be,
I'll still
but the
take you
thing,
down,
it'd be
big boy.
shut up. I like a Donkey Kong.
It'd be so funny. I'm like, let me
Donkey
get my
Kong.
screen. Let me get my screen. I'll be like doing this, and just come around.
Hey, I may be big, but I move fast.
But
You just don't
and
know.
CM Punk said, and I quote, "I didn't think I did anything wrong. I just choked him a little bit." And that the footage
Like,
shows.
I didn't hit anybody. I just choked him a little bit. I think I was good for that. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
damn.
So
he didn't throw any punches. He felt like if he would have thrown punches, he would have fucked them up. That's what he's trying to say.
So fast forward to now, during WrestleMania weekend, CM Punk does an interview and he talks about his experiences with AEW. Wasn't good. We'll talk about that later. But they felt the need to get mad and release the actual incident footage. Once they released the footage, it just shows CM Punk saying what he did, and he pushed him, and then he got him in some sort of front choke I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can have somebody face to face and like not Undertaker choke him. He had him in something.
Yeah.
It was it's some
he had his
UFC.
arm over and
Yeah, you know, it's some UFC move he had on him.
Then,
And
Samoa
like a
Joe,
reverse,
Samoa
like,
Joe was the one that kind of
Yes.
broke him up and held back Jack Perry.
And the point is, the question I have is, was it right? Not was it right? Was it smart for AEW, because they released this footage on their Wednesday show, had their crowd chatting CM Punk, and CM Punk is in WWE. He even posted a meme that said "Mission accomplished."
Yeah,
like
because they were trying to make him look like bad and stuff because he talked shit about him. And they had the fucking the tag team. What are they called again?
FTR.
Yeah, no, it wasn't FTR.
FTR Young Bucks.
Young Bucks
Yeah.
were the ones that were talking shit and put the video on because they were going against FTR and they were like, oh, FTR, CM Punk are boys or whatever. So we were trying to use this for their match.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
in a
weird.
way.
And they got so much internet backlash that
people-
now they're starting
people are
to
just like,
copyright the video that they put out. They're like YouTubers who are putting the video that they put out.
Oh, they get taken.
They're taking it down now because they're on some petty shit. So I'm just
If it's like that, then nobody's
what
gonna
the
share this
fuck
stuff.
were you thinking?
Yeah.
Like, that's some dumbass shit.
Dumbass.
That's a rich, and again,
They thought they were making a point because Khan was apparently pissed off about CM Punk talking shit on that little podcast he was on.
You know, I'm often really mad at people.
And he, oh, you gonna talk shit? I'm gonna release
Yeah.
this footage of you choking this guy. And they're like talking about, oh, Jack Perry's just such the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And for him to do this makes it like a piece of shit. But then you're talking about how Jack Perry used real glass and all that shit.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And if he did it without the motherfucking opponent knowing, that's even worse.
Yeah, this
You know what I mean?
This is just a huge black eye. You got your crowd chanting CM Punk of like 3,000 people while WWE is selling out fucking 10, 16, 20,000 people.
And
it's
this
just a
motherfucker
whole
injured the
fucking
whole time.
embarrassment. Yeah, right. While injured, the whole sold out 16,000 in Chicago, ran and raving CM Punk's house, bitch, because it was. And it for all, well, I hate
SmackDown tickets went on today.
I
right?
know. We got the pre-show, but the pre-show's a little expensive. I am
that was
looking.
raw,
If you guys are looking to go, I am looking to see if I can get some reasonably priced tickets. I will hit you guys up.
I looked this morning when I'm like, God,
We had
they were
120
like,
apiece, right?
Jesus, me even more. It seemed like.
See what you should do. See,
Is it because of the whole, like, WrestleMania?
That's what I
vibe?
feel.
Yo, no,
feel
like,
like 'cause
come
there's like
seeing
a-
Cody as the champion. Hell yeah, everybody wants to see it. But this is what I will say. I
It's
usually
also a
go
major
to
city, Chicago.
Allstate Arena to get the tickets, so no fees.
fees and all
it's
that,
a
yeah.
flat fee. So if it's 60, it's 60. The second thing I would say is I was thinking about using, and I wish we would get a sponsorship. Hey, hit us up with sponsorship, Klarna, because Klarna is on Ticketmaster, and that allows you to break it up between every 2 weeks. And so I went through that way because I was thinking about dropping for 100 section, like right here when they're coming out the entrance, like where you are. They were 120 a piece.
Really?
Yeah, it was 120
Through
each.
that?
Yes. No. It was through Ticketmaster. It was 120 a piece for each ticket, but through Klarna, it was like the total was 380, $90 down, and the rest every 2 weeks. So obviously, you get paid every 2 weeks.
When was this that they had that 100
This was
level?
yesterday. This was section 114. It was, I know, like, because no, actually this was today.
Okay.
I looked, it was literally, that 100 level section where you're right there.
I
You
know,
can see
in
them.
the front?
I'm not talking about like ground level, but I'm talking about the one that you like, the 100 level. That level.
Not the ground. Okay.
No, hell no. That shit was $300-400 fucking dollars
I think
a
it was
piece.
more than that. That's all I was like.
Yeah,
Jesus.
hell yeah. And if you get the experience where you can meet Cody Rhodes and take a picture and go down to the ring, that shit is $700 a person. And Patty was like, I paid for Logan to do that, and to tell the truth, I fucking would too.
Yeah,
to have him
I mean,
go
if you
down
had the
ring.
money,
Yeah.
don't break yourself.
Yeah, of course, of course. But I'm just saying, like, obviously I would do something like that if I had the money. That's what I'm saying. Clarence, can you hit us up? Hit us up for a sponsorship. Okay, we got the next topic.
Yep, man, that was a nice. That was a nice heavy topic.
21th hour. So.
21 hour.
Yeah, 20. I didn't know how to say it. 21. You don't say 21st hour.
First. I'm a little. It's a 21th.
Ooh, I'm gonna definitely put that as a reel. I got okay.
Motherfucker said 21.
J.Cole apologizes.
21st birthday.
Yeah, I was like, because I said that shit so good. I was like, 21. I don't know how to say that. 21. 21.
Hey, we're in the 21th century right now.
21th century.
21th.
I got J.Cole apologizes. So somebody explain this to me, please.
All right. I can explain this really quick because I've been talking about this with my friends too. Because J.Cole Kendrick put out a diss track.
Oh, so he did respond.
So J. Cole responded to it, right?
Yeah.
But then after the response, J. Cole on the show said, I responded because whatever, it's like it's part of the culture, it's part of hip hop.
It was like motherfuckers were hitting them up. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna rap? You gonna song, right?
Even me, I was looking forward to that response.
To me, I was just like, where's this gonna go? Because like.
They wanted to probably do an album together.
He didn't say names, but it was just like the worst thing he said was, ain't no big three, it's just big me. Yeah. But it's like, how is that horrible? Don't you always want to be number one?
Yeah.
How is that horrible?
Him saying that?
Yeah. How was that horrible?
Yeah. So I personally, the way I look at it is like, keep hip hop like competitive, whatever, because I do like competitiveness. There's nothing wrong with that. But if an artist is saying he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to get dragged in it. I get it, bro. It's like, there's a whole like,
J.Cole seems so peaceful, but Kendrick also seems so peaceful.
I think it's cool now. I think
say some shit.
Now.
Oh, of course, when you get in that ring, that audio ring.
No. I just think nowadays though, the way he's approaching, I don't want to get into this, is because it's no longer how it used to be.
Yeah.
It's no longer like this like craft of like battle. It's trends, it's things, and he was saying how he actually respects Kendrick. He actually wants to work with Kendrick, and he just did it for the clout.
Oh yeah, that album's gonna be.
He did this for the internet.
He said that
he
said that shit too. Like it's because motherfuckers.
And that album's gonna be.
And to me, bro, like a real beef is not like a beef. Like to me, like that's just you're following the rules of the trend. And you're trying to make money. But a real beef, bro, is Ja Rule and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
even in his track, he was like respecting him and dissing him at the same time.
So he didn't want to do it. He did it for whatever. But for him to say I'm sorry, to me nowadays, I think there's nothing, because the way this young generation is, they need to see a side of people saying I'm sorry, and that's okay.
And apparently it's like, right, exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's cool, bro.
That was cool about it, because nowadays motherfuckers can't apologize.
Yeah,
or can't take a loss.
And what J. Cole did, I'm gonna say this really quick on what J. Cole did, really quick, because he shows you I can get competitive, I can participate, but I'm just participating for the game. But like when it comes to like keep the shit going,
I can tell you I made a mistake and apologize.
Yep.
And motherfuckers just can't do that these days. There's no such thing.
And I think nowadays, bro, there's more honor in saying, you know what, I did it to do it, but like it wasn't in my spirit to do it, and I'm backing out. It's perfectly okay to do.
Man, that's actually really good. On behalf of me, Ito, I apologize that you're a bitch.
You know what? Hey,
I apologize.
We have to
that she's a bitch.
I know what y'all talking about, but Melvin actually used a proper bitch moment on the show.
That was a little bit.
Right.
I give him that one.
You actually did
Melvin
a really
always
good one.
stuttering
I
on
don't
his
even think
bitches.
was that one recorded. When you were telling, when you called me a bitch, was that recorded? I don't know if that was.
I mean, there's a lot of those
think it
moments.
was.
Yeah, I mean, because he calls me a bitch way more. He's a potty mouth over there.
It's the signature of the show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm a potty mouth. You're a cock in your mouth. Anyway,
I was about to say no. I was about to say something extremely more vulgar than that. I'm not.
So me and him know about the J. Cole thing, but just you as an outsider, a little bit of an outsider. How do you feel about a rapper saying, "I don't want to"? I dissed you, but like I do apologize for it. I don't want to participate.
I think that they really want to do an album together. So that's just how I feel about that.
And I think they did. There's been rumors about that never happened.
Yeah.
I also feel like Eminem.
Years ago they said that.
I also feel like Eminem probably ruined battles because he's so good. Like commercial rap versus rap battles.
Eminem became the epitome of what's supposed to be.
After that. What else has there been? That's what I'm saying.
To me, the last
it's just
greatest
like, you know,
beef,
you just
the
look
last
out.
greatest hip hop beef for me personally is 50 and Ja Rule. Maybe people say Drake and Meek Mills. Yeah, it was dope because Drake made a dope song off of that. But
I didn't like none of their songs.
But to me, still, that shit died early 2000s.
That Pusha T song against Drake though.
Oh, Infrared?
See,
are
like,
you talking about Infrared?
Hey, so between my friends, right? We discussed that.
Are you talking
because
about
look,
Infrared?
That's what it was called, right?
Yeah, but why was that a dope diss? Because he goes personal.
I did not know. I did not know
personal meaning. You revealed another artist's kid that he doesn't want to reveal to the world yet. So look, when J. Cole is apologizing, he's not trying to go that far.
Now, here's what I will say about that.
Exactly, that's true hate.
Yeah, because he doesn't hate Kendrick like that.
No, exactly.
Now,
yeah, so like the real beefs are
that's
that's
what
like.
Now, what's so crazy about that Pusha T song to me?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Pusha T songs, and it took me a while. It took me a while to realize he was even aiming at Drake because I thought he was
hard.
He was.
I know, but I thought he was just talking to like
so you
the
didn't,
people,
I mean, that wasn't the title. Drake this. You didn't realize.
No. When you like. I got it from Google Music Infrared. It doesn't say Drake. It doesn't say
watch him.
I'm just listening to. I'm listening. I don't even know if he has a fucking video about it.
What's that smell?
It smells like smoke.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No, what's happening? Everybody stay calm.
It could be downstairs because ain't nothing up here that's on fire.
You smell that?
You got me a little fucking
food.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's food.
It could be.
2 hours later.
Okay, I'm just tweaking. It came out of nowhere.
I thought the oven was on or something. I got nervous for a moment.
That's why I asked.
Go around. No, you're good. You're good on that. You're good on that.
I'm gonna edit like some crazy commotion right now.
But yeah, he went so hard because he even said like he even mentioned Lil Wayne in that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thought he was that fucking Infrared is like mic drop. It reminds me of Immortal Technique Rebel. I don't know if you remember. You don't remember that shit. I'm a rebel that spit fires.
Yes,
okay. Oh man.
You can't compare.
Immortal Technique. That's another level.
Yeah, no. But he was so hard.
Yeah, that's
I had never heard Pusha T go this hard.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who he was going. I was just like, oh my God, like this is one of the most greatest recent songs I've ever fucking heard. And I was. Man, the only rapper so more dope than me was Eazy-E. I was like, this nigga.
It was just funny for a while. I did not realize Pusha T was part of Clips.
You
I did not even know that.
You know what?
Bro, that's the only.
This is a while back though. Like
That's the only member of
Pusha T,
Clips that I know because. To me, I thought a long time ago, I thought Pharrell was part of that group because he produces
it's a vibrant thing.
He produces a lot of their
Yeah.
Wow. No. Yeah, my
It's the brother. Right? Like, wait a minute.
I'm drinking. Sorry.
Black Heart.
But grinding, the song "Grinding" Clips is Pusha T.
Oh, that grinding is their greatest fucking song of all time.
Pharrell,
They're brothers, right? Twins? Were they twins?
I have no idea.
I know they're
but
brothers.
all I know is he's the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can.
Man. And I even like the ending to that song. And we all know he goes, push. I love that fucking shit. I'm like, damn, Damn, this nigga is
It's
so
like
good.
The iconic beat for grinding.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Grinding.
There was around that time where if doom 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 doom.
Laffy Taffy?
No, that wasn't Laffy Taffy. That was the
If you don't
young.
give a damn, go and get
Yeah,
it.
that was around that time because
Nigga, what the Laffy Taffy? I'm like,
I was like, no. It's like, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, but hey, it may have been that same beat though, because you know, once that shit was, we don't give a damn, go and throw it up. No, boom, 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 boom. As soon as they hit, you just
I wasn't a fan of Laffy Taffy, so maybe I don't remember.
Default
and when it was a young,
starting to
no, it wasn't
see
Young
space.
Buck because Young Buck was part of G Unit, but it was the Young Bloods. Was it Young
It
Bloods?
is Young Bloods. It's
Young Bloods and Yin
It's
Yang.
Sean Paul was. It's Young Bloods.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's, man, that song, bro. I
Bro,
went
that's
to
my
this- I went
brother's
to this
favorite song,
motherfucking
bro.
quinceañera. They were all, you know, I don't really know Spanish, but we put that motherfucker in and we blew out that quinceañera. I was 17. It was like me, George Monkey, and
When
We're doing
I
the
was
A-Town song.
17,
I drank a really good beer. Was that
a
the
really
one?
good beer I
When I was-
purchased
Oh,
with a fake ID. My name was Robert. I stayed up listening to Queen
Sing it,
Hey.
when I was 17.
Oh, you know
I'm a real that shit. You know I'm a real that shit.
Do it.
Okay. So shall we talk about
What
But we just talked about J.
what
Cole.
number we at?
I think we were at 3 topics already, if I'm not mistaken.
I know what time we at.
Oh, we're at the 32nd hour.
Oh,
All right, let's do a speed run.
X-Men.
Oh,
you want to
shit.
speak?
Oh, no,
X-Men.
I mean, we can always do X-Men next because I see your notes there.
I know, we don't got to do it through my notes like that.
Okay.
X-Men.
I'm like, because I see your notes.
I just want to have availability.
No,
And to be honest,
you know what?
to be honest, I'm very curious about the third episode, the continuation.
And you know
of,
what?
like,
I'm going to.
Fucking rogue, bro.
I'm gonna.
No, I was going to take that.
Aye, okay.
You took the second one and the last.
I know.
It's my turn.
I was thinking about if we were
turn.
going to find out. This is what we're going to do here. I'm going to lead this off to you because I respect that you have so much notes there, sir. So go ahead and
First
lay
of
it
all,
on us.
X-Men Episode 3, Fire Made Flesh is the name of the episode.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to take my shot.
Go ahead.
So this is a crazy ass episode.
Yo, it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
But go.
This is a fucking crazy
Go
ass
ahead.
episode.
Go ahead.
So we find out that the second Jean Grey is apparently escaped from some laboratory, and Beast tests the DNA
Of both.
and find out the second gene is
GNA.
the second gene is the original gene, and the whole time Scott's been with the clone.
with this. Even
had a
Wolverine's been
baby,
fascinating
right.
over her. She's been Jean. Technically, she is Jean.
Yes, and the clone gene is not taking it very well.
And in fact, the first thing I would have said was, "Get the fucking baby." That's the first thing I
But
would
technically,
say.
that's her baby too.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't say
you're
that.
absolutely right.
You can't say that.
You're
you know,
absolutely right.
she doesn't know. You know, she's tripping out.
This is giving me Scarlet Witch vibes.
Rick and Morty vibe.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, because with the clone daughter.
Yeah, the cool
Oh, I didn't. I have not
You find
watched
out the whole
Rick and
time
Morty.
The whole
She's a
time,
clone
right?
daughter, bro.
She's out there fighting the
He
fucking
cloned his
universe,
daughter,
in the
yeah.
fucking out in the
She's a beast.
universe, snapping, killing.
She's just like
Oh,
her
really?
dad.
I've only
She's just
seen
like her
one
dad.
episode
Alright,
of Rick and
that's
Morty.
A Rick and Morty.
Right.
I'm sorry. I could go on about
Right.
that.
Giant hand
Yeah, my bad,
episode.
my bad,
The
my bad.
giant hand episode. I was
So
like,
then
what
we
the fuck
find
am I
out-
watching? that was the episode I saw of Rick and Morty. I was like, the fuck has he got a giant hand for? And I watched. I was like, oh my god.
The one with the thing going in the face.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But Beast finds a signature in the DNA leading to Mr. Sinister.
Yes.
That he's the one that created.
And Morph
the
is
clone.
freaking the fuck out because if we remember, Morph was fucking. I'm traumatized from Morph.
Morph had grapes.
Like,
That's how I took it.
Jesus. Who knows? We don't know what
That's how scared he
Mr.
was. I look like
Sinister
that. He must have had some grapes.
change into this. I don't wanna. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
So then we get to the actual Dream Gay.
See, I should have took that shot.
Mispronouncing G Gray this whole episode.
I don't know why. It's like that name.
He said DNA. He said GNA.
Go ahead.
Second
Go ahead.
The
Yeah.
second Jean hears the baby Nathan crying, and she goes to console him.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, over the baby monitor, you hear Mr. Sinister's voice.
Yep.
Man.
And he totally, I don't even know what the fuck his powers is. I'm not even gonna fucking lie
Yeah,
to you.
he's got some. He
It's
used to
mystical,
be a,
maybe?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he was
it has to
a
be.
human who was a scientist
Yes.
who ended up getting powers from Apocalypse, apparently.
Exactly.
So, but yeah.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's so weird, his powers.
So
Manipulation.
when his voice over the baby monitor basically takes over the clone, and basically she lets out some power and turns into the Goblin Queen.
Like, yeah, she looks like
You know what I
Scarlet
mean?
Witch. Just imagine how Scarlet Witch is, but with a diamond, like her husband had in her forehead. It's almost like that.
Almost like that. So
Yeah.
basically, she lets out a thing where it gives everybody kind of their personal hell in their mind.
And
'Cause
it,
she's got like the G
but it's
powers.
physical,
Yeah.
and it is real.
Yeah.
It is real. You want
So
who you want to talk
basically,
about?
Gambit sees Rogue and Magneto
It was so nasty.
together and
they're
shit.
like melting.
Yeah,
and like,
they're like melting in that.
falling apart. It's like fucking that Batman character with the the fucking putty.
Yeah.
And then they're just like molding together. And she's like, "What did you expect?" He's like, "No."
No. Right. Then we go to Sunspot,
Yeah.
who basically like him and Jubilee are watching the TV, and like some creeps out of the TV,
Yeah.
turns
Our-
into his unapproving mother.
Shout out to the audio Carbonation Conversation, because that reminded me of Archives 81. Get out.
Oh yeah, right.
It did, because they're just watching the TV. and
Man, they
motherfuckers just-
canceled that shit.
Oh, dude.
Anyway. So like
Shut
the
out.
creature comes out, turns into Sunspot's disapproving mother who doesn't know about his shit, and like he's like snapping on him. He's
And
freaking
she
out.
even looks like the fucking, like, that Lord, like I was about to say Lord of the Rings. The Ring, that like opposite shit, like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it came out the TV like that. It was like
Yeah. Then Morph sees
Oh,
of course,
poor Morph.
Mr. Sinister.
he has had some post-traumatic stress.
Getting the grapes.
Morph is like,
Yeah, Sinister gave him the grapes. I'm
bro,
sorry.
like.
That motherfucker.
I was no. I just remember the old Morph too. I was just like, and then he went back into that with the dark eyes. You remember when Morph was? He's like, that. Like, oh my god, that was
The
flashbacks.
Scott or Cyclops, he sees Professor X basically like shit.
Saying, yeah, you weren't the right
failed.
leader.
You weren't the
Yeah.
right leader. You got the wrong girl pregnant. All that bullshit.
Beast is in the
like-
elevator.
Damn, so it's
Hey,
everybody's
yeah.
in security coming out.
Beast is in the elevator. The elevator opens. It's just like this big fucking glob. And he's like, oh, I think we are on the wrong floor.
The bishop sees apparently his sister, who's a character named Shard, and believing that he's abandoned her and all that shit, and then she actually turns into
Look at your notes carefully, sir.
then basically then they actually end up in some place that looks like a hell. Or
Yeah,
whatever. Start
it's
fighting some
very
creatures.
interesting.
Damn.
that
And
the
Bishop
Goblin
goes
Queen,
off.
I guess they're goblins, and the Goblin Queen, this girl controls them and all.
And
that
Bishop
shit.
goes off. He says, Scott, hit me. And Scott gives him the full blast because Bishop can consume energy. And Bishop just, and then both of them at the same time says, you're welcome. That was really cool.
Yep.
This big fucking
and also
monster comes
like
up. Go ahead.
the real Jean Grey's fucked up at home, powers not there, but she starts regaining them,
Mm-hmm.
and basically enough to go into Madeline's mind, but she
And the-
basically says enough.
Yes, and she comes out. She finally wakes up. I don't know why Hayes was barking. Maybe somebody's coming outside. But she wakes up. She saves them from their mind, physical,
Yeah.
because things were breaking.
Yeah,
It wasn't
she
like
says,
it was
yeah,
all
yeah,
in their
that's
mind.
why she
like,
says-
shit was going down.
Enough.
Yeah.
Kind of breaks everybody out, but then Madeline, that's her name, Goblin Queen. It's Madeline Pride. That's,
Yes,
you know, Madeline.
that's the
That's her
clone
real
gene's
name.
name.
Sinister gave her.
She takes the baby.
And
Goes,
takes the-
gives it to Sinister. Now, at this point, this is where I thought some shit was gonna happen. When Sinister gets the baby, right? Go ahead. Do you want to say something before
This
that?
whole time, Magneto and Ro are in the training room.
Oh yeah.
They're not even out there do all this bullshit. They come out like, what's going on?
Just so you guys are aware,
After that, ski.
we are approaching the 41st hour. But I will say that, God damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
So Magneto and Rogue, we're getting
Yeah. Magneto and Rogue, we're getting it in. Yeah. Magneto and Rogue, we're getting it in. The clone Jean. Oh yeah, the baby. So Jean, the clone Jean gives Sinister the baby Nathan.
So,
and Sinister
and Morph, because he was captured by him, decides to show them the location
exactly
and all that because he was scared before. I guess maybe that's why they didn't show the shit.
I'm thinking the clone Rogue is in the room in the area with Sinister when he has this baby. She's not. So he is just alone with this baby.
Yeah.
And he gets this fucking baby and he puts this baby just no tube, no breathable anything. He just puts this baby in like this big ass fucking science tube.
Well, yeah, because in his mind, Jean Grey and Cyclops are like the two most powerful mutants, and he wanted to use his baby in order to defeat Apocalypse.
Yes, exactly.
Because he was going to have a certain amount of powers and all that, so he injected him with some techno DNA type shit.
Put him in this tube, right? So the baby's in this green ass tube. No fucking breather. I'm like, okay, so baby's obviously fucking drowning. But his goal is to, because apparently this pool is toxic. This baby, his goal is for the baby to be immune to the toxins that he's giving
so eventually,
so it can be even more powerful than Apocalypse.
And he knows that the baby can handle that. That's why he puts him in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's the produce of two most powerful mutants
exactly.
ever.
So we do get this epic and emotional battle mode. You got to see it between Jean and the clone Jean. It was really good. It was almost like Scarlet. And
because they go to find Sinister and they find Madeline.
Yeah.
And then
No, go ahead, do your thing. I can drink.
Yeah, when they go there, Morph turns into another character called Magic, which is Colossus's young sister.
Oh, really? Was it the one with the 6 arms?
No.
Okay, I was just because he turned to one with the 6 arms. That's what I was asking.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I was just curious.
This was the original form of Magic.
Okay.
And then basically, he ends up, because of Madeline or whatever, he ends up turning him into the other version. Yeah, which is called Darkchild.
Yeah, and
they fight.
Yeah,
like crazy. It's a fucking crazy ass fight.
Jean and Clone Jean end up fighting in like an astral plane type world, and Jean, the real Jean, tries to show Clone Jean, hey, you're only being controlled by Sinister.
Right. So she comes.
Let me try to help you.
Yeah, because Magneto even gets there and he kind of gets defeated.
Oh
a little
my
bit.
gosh,
yeah.
she fucked
Magneto
up because again, this is Clone Jean and so she's
got
powerful.
All that power, right.
She got all glass and she's like, yeah, you can manipulate fucking magnetism, but what about other shit?
Yeah.
She got glass and you saw him with his magnetism shield and she just, it's like a whole glass area. She shatters all of it. She's just bombarding him constantly. So he's getting some, he's shielding some, but you see the fucking daggers going through his cloak, and by the time she's done with him, he is in a bloody pool. He's done.
Yeah.
And
but this is when Jean comes in and basically like, this gotta stop.
And she gets through to her.
And they are in each other's mind now.
It's like that Professor Xavier type of fight.
Yeah,
like, I'm not finna fight you physically.
It's just
let me take you, let me get your mind and you can go to my world.
They're sharing the same memories, like because
it's the same people.
Sinister injected the clone with her memories.
Yeah.
And then, but for some reason, Jean has the new memories while she was captured, and the clone was taken over. Like, she has all those memories as well.
Yeah. And so it was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, and it kind of like basically it saves the clone, and she ends up teaming up and helping defeat Sinister.
Now, the most important thing, because we do got to close up here, guys. We're coming on almost 50 minutes here. The closing thing is they do save the baby, but because they do not fully let the process that Sinister wanted to do.
Yeah, see, he's already infected with the techno virus.
He's already. You know that. You remember that techno virus, that big episode? It was like a 2-episode X-Men series. It's like green little pockets and stuff. It's that same virus. It's that same virus. So the
and
kids,
there's nothing in that the 90s that can do anything about it. So they through this whole first few episodes, Beast has been repairing a time machine for Bishop, and basically Bishop's like, oh, it only has enough power to take me and the baby. So Scott, and you can go and basically he takes baby Cable to the future.
Yeah, Scott was so upset. He's like, I cannot be a part of this. My father wasn't around for me. I am not going to abandon my son. But as you see this kid, and it was really well done animation, because he is literally, he's getting more infected as they talk.
And before they leave, Madeline does implant memories into the baby.
Yes.
So he can remember what the fuck happened. Yeah.
And Madeline meets with Jean. Jean says, you're X-Men just like me. You can stay here. And at this time, they're still calling each other Jean. Yeah. And she's like, don't call me Jean. She's like, no, that would be awkward. We've been fucking the same dude. He's in love with both of us. We got both different personalities. Plus,
it's crazy.
A certain part of you have always wanted to leave the X-Men, and I'm gonna be that part.
It's crazy how I read about it, and it's a little different in the comics. I don't want to go into it because we're already past the time. But it was just crazy, that her becoming a Goblin Queen didn't happen like that. Later on.
Okay.
Because when Jean came, he first stayed with Madeline, and then would find out, he did leave the X-Men to go battling and find out the real Jean came back, and he snuck away to be with her.
I did hear that.
And Madeline became depressed and all that shit. You know what I mean? And that's when she kind of all this shit turned into the Goblin thing.
After he got her pregnant.
Yeah, that's real.
Can you imagine? You get your clone.
You're in love with this girl for all these years.
Because you think she's your wife, and then your real wife show up.
And then you find out the clone is the one you've been dating,
but she's my baby. Has my baby.
But she thinks she's.
He leaves. Fucking around, be actually hitting topics, bro.
X-Men was so far ahead of his time, and I'm so glad we're witnessing it now. And I know what Marvel. Everybody
talking about how this is the best Marvel shit in years.
What's so crazy to me is this, though.
The show is, bro.
Well, so this is what's so crazy to me. We are gonna have to close up here. Marvel has gotten so much hate for forcing diversity, social discussions into forcing it. Yeah. But when you put something like X-Men that was already in, that was the story, people love it and they embrace it and they realize and this isn't forced. And we also didn't even talk about Storm, because she's without powers and she's, a random motherfucker in the bar approached her and he was like, I can possibly help you. And she was like, let's go. But yeah, dude, it's so crazy how if you're spoon-fed something, you reject it. But if it's done in a way that you accept, in a way that matches your point of views.
Can I just...
Go ahead. Take it away. You're editing. You can take as much time as you want.
This is top off to what you were saying, but I think the reason why X-Men to me, why I want to go back is it's untampered yet. Where they're continuing from. Yeah. Because to me, MCU has gotten out of hand. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's gotten.
I don't know. And I'm hoping they go back a little bit.
It's gotten so far out, I can't keep up. And
I can't keep up with it.
I've lost my connection to them.
Yeah.
But when they did X-Men, X-Men is still where I left off.
Yeah, I can't wait for Daredevil.
Bro, I can't wait for Deadpool.
Shit, I thought that was already out.
I personally think Deadpool and X-Men and this whole correlation between Wolverine and Deadpool is gonna fix MCU.
Of course, that's gonna be the shit.
It's gonna. It's
like
gonna,
Robert Downey Jr. says.
Series is supposed to be fucking raw.
Yeah, like Robert Downey Jr. says, trust in Kevin Feige.
I also think they need to stop widespreading this shit. They need to focus because X-Men focuses.
Yeah, real quick, like you were talking about Storm. So they introduced Forge.
Okay.
The Storm, which
I have
basically
no idea who that is.
Yeah, basically he's from the future, from what I know, because when they say they're taking the baby to somebody, from what I read, they're supposed to be taking him to Forge.
Okay, question: is it the Forge from fucking?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh
No,
my
I
God!
don't think it was. I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. Nope. I don't think it is at all.
Okay.
Nope.
Because you're about to get.
You're talking about the
Because it's all Marvel Universe, right?
No, but that's different. That's different.
We're not
He's
sure
from the
yet, though.
future.
Yeah.
It's different.
Okay.
It's not Forge. No.
Okay.
This is. He was in the episode with Storm.
Yeah, okay.
He wasn't no. He wasn't no tall midget. No.
You said tall midget. Really? I can't believe you even made me say that M word.
Hey.
I don't
Man,
say
there's
that
a lot of
N-word.
sense in this episode.
I'll say the N word. No.
I was like,
N-word doesn't
you see us kill. You see us kill.
Right.
You know?
I know, right?
It's like, hey, about that. But yeah, that's some good shit.
No, but Forge basically consoles Storm and says, kind of gives her hope that he could get the power back because of who he is.
Because she does leave.
And from what I read, they end up falling in love.
Oh, okay, good shit.
But Forge apparently is who they're saying that they're taking the baby to help fix as well.
Oh, okay.
Is what I read.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I guess it's somebody from the future who came back. Blah blah blah.
Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun though. This has been fun.
I'm hungry. The food I smell it.
I know, right? I'm
great.
let these cooking down, so I'm gonna knock on her door and be like,
up.
"Hey, what's up?" You know?
Your neighbor is cool.
Yeah, and she's also
She's
told
really,
she's
really
like,
cool, yeah.
"Hey, we hear you. We hear
No,
you guys."
that's exactly what she told me. She was like, I hear you guys doing your
Isn't she
signature.
single?
Yeah, she is. Hey, we not finna have a carbonation fucking.
you know I'm gonna release
bachelor
this.
episode.
What if she sees this?
Then maybe
Shout out to
maybe
the
she'll
cool-
get.
Yeah, shout out to Letty. Shout out to Letty
the cool
downstairs doing the cooking.
She may be hearing this right now.
But yes, this is probably the longest episode we've done in a while.
No, that's not. That's why I'm not nervous because
Okay.
Leave the World Behind was a nightmare.
But that was a long ass time. That's why he said. That's why he said
we're
in a
at
while.
52. We're at 52 minutes.
That's why he said in a while.
Cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is
More beats.
We are the Carbonation Conversation. I haven't said this in a while, so I am reviewed.
Oh, I guess.
topics.
And
I was hoping that you were gonna skip that
I
shit.
know. I thought it was funnier to say topics.
it's topics and
I need to come up with a new
X-Men Episode 3.
Yes, I
Fire
need to come up with a
made
new stick
flesh.
for that shit.
yes, probably one of the
Guys.
dopest episodes.
Don't drink and drive. Drink and vibe.
What? How you gonna say both sides? How dare you?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Okay, let me start this back up. Don't drink and drive.
Drink and vibe.
Yes.
I at least thought you were gonna give the vibe to Mo.
Not this time. Not this time.
We gotta go. We got shit to do.
Peace.
Let's go. I gotta drink.
Peace.